Welcome back to TCG Card Shop Simulator, well, where the Ness is here and... I didn't have a follow-up for that line. Ness, say hello. Well, that's almost a hello. So, say hello, introduce yourself to the fine people who may not know you.
Okay, I am Nefariousness. I'm also stream here on Twitch. I do a lot of RPGs and some horror games. Right now, I'm doing Persona 4 Golden and Fatal Frame, which is tomorrow. We also have Pokemon Crystal Saturdays with my friend Sam.
Who is currently lurking in chat.
Yeah, who's currently lurking. And Tales of Symphonia, it's been on a bit of a...
How many stinky people keep getting in
postponed a bit, just because of, things happen in real life. But that's me and Miranda. We'll get back to that, hopefully, next week.
That would be nice. Okay, what the fuck is going on? Is this off?
Is that the deodorant machine? Oh my god,
like people
joking.
People keep fucking getting by me, and I'm like, how is this happening? Where are you? You're in here somewhere. You're in this mess of people somewhere.
Store?
Right? Alright, so you kind of given a little bit of a little preview of, like, you know, what you're all about and the things that you're playing right now. What are you kind of playing for fun, though? Like, what are you doing for, like, funsies?
For funsies?
For funsies. I'm assuming you must play something in your spare time, so you're not just sitting there being like, I will stare at the wall.
I will stare. Well, before I started Persona 4, I played Persona 5 off stream and stuff, which is a good thing, because there was days where one day when I spent up to 7 hours straight, and I was like, okay, I better get off this. This game is too addictive. Fuck Akechi.
Oh yeah, no, I don't like him. Fuck that guy.
He's Timu Light Yagami. He's got that shitty haircut and the superiority, and I felt so validated when it turned out he was a fucking villain. Spoilers.
Whatever. Maybe if I had caught that in advance, I would have been like, don't spoil that. But it's like, honestly, fuck Akechi. I don't care. I don't care about Akechi. Fuck him.
Fuck him. And so yeah, with Sam, who's in chat, I was giving her play-by-plays every time I was playing and stuff, so I would just text it to her, and luckily I can't see her face or her reactions and stuff, so it kept it spoiler-free, but she was excited for when I got to certain parts of the game.
There is a lot, especially when you know what someone's personality is or what they don't like, there is a lot to be had there. Oh yeah, as a minor aside, I put frames on all the posters.
Nice. Now it's classy waifus.
It's very classy waifus now. Still gotta find a wall I don't hate.
I occasionally play Final Fantasy 14, but it's just like I'm gonna be busier and stuff, and I'll pop in occasionally to do like, if there's an event going on and stuff, but once my subscription runs out this month, I'm just gonna leave it be for a while, because I just want to get into the spooky stuff, because September will be officially Halloween Eve.
Alright, wait, are you starting your horror games in September, or are you waiting till October?
Well, me and Sam, we are starting Fatal Frame, and then since I had such a good time with it, despite the spookiness, I was like, let's play all of them, so... And since I can't play every single night and stuff, we're just gonna start early and do that, and then Silent Hill F is coming out at the end of September, so that'll definitely be a Spooktober game.
I'm really looking forward to it hitting October so I can start my spooky games.
Halloween Eve counts for me.
Hey, you gotta plan it around your schedule, and that seems to be a pretty good plan. You can do your run-of-the-mill schedules on on the one day you stream, and then your spooky game on the next day.
Yeah, because it's like Persona 4, I don't want to put that aside, because I like doing that every other day.
And plus you've got Pokemon and you've got Symphonia, so yeah, you've got some projects in the works.
Yeah, and then I just gotta make sure that the usual, like, what Saturday, Sunday, Monday streams will keep going, but the rest of the week I might, just for now until I get in the swing of doing my chemistry homework, those days will be like, let's focus on this.
Swear to God, Knight. I swear to God. Well, actually, you know, you're the resident expert I have on monster fucking, so maybe you'd like to weigh in on this. Chat has been wondering for days now, is banging a ghost considered necrophilia?
They don't have a physical form.
Exactly, but it's still dead. So where do we stand on this?
Okay, well, you're not fucking a rotting corpse. You're fucking the spirit of what was once living, so it's...
Just imagine having this conversation in my store. It's like, you're not fucking a rotten corpse. Hi, Elsa, how's it going?
Buy some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Also, how do you feel about a ghost fucking? I would say half necrophilia, because there's quite a few ghosts in Fail Frame. I'm just like, would... Because I'm a degenerate.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about degenerate and like stuff like that, I mean, let's just fucking establish the elephant. There's underline a lot of porn of Sadako from The Ring, and I understand why. There was no follow-up to that. I'm okay with that. I was just more like I get it because I would too.
Kayako from The Grudge / Ju-on and be like, yep, I would treat you better than that shitty husband, girlfriend. I don't care if you curse me.
Isn't that literally the exact same design, or am I wrong? I haven't actually watched The Grudge or Ju-on, so... I assumed it was the exact same design as what Sadako looks like. Am I wrong on that?
Well, it's, you know, Japanese lady with long black hair, white clothing trying to kill you. There is a movie called like Kayako versus Sadako, and I kind of want to watch that.
I think so. I wish Serenity was here because I think she's actually told me about that movie, but I can't remember if it was good or not.
I don't care if it's shitty. I just got to see it. I think I've seen it. Maybe it was on...
No, Knight, one, you can't split hairs on this. A zombie 100% would be necrophilia. You can't say it's living. No, it's not. Unlife does not count. Hello, sir, ma'am.
Ghost is okay. You can become one in more ways than one. Haha, when you fuck a ghost. If a ghost possesses you and masturbates, are you masturbating or is the ghost using
Oh god,
you?
this is turning into fucking topics that like we have in Wayne's chat just to try and throw him off, and he just never falls for it. It's like, hey, if a ghost possesses you and you bang your sister, are you the one doing it or is it the ghost? And Wayne's like, I'm not getting into this. And it's like, you know what? That's the smart idea, sir.
I'm just classing up your stream.
Clearly,
with all these
clearly.
ghost fucking things.
On a far and away less hostile fucking note, why don't you walk us through your experience with Yu-Gi-Oh! And card games in general?
Okay, so Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember the anime being on when I was a kid, but it was during the you're not allowed to watch anime phase until like I was 12, then I could start watching it.
Okay.
But I was mostly like more of the manga. I read that high school / university, and the art, like, it evolves and it's gorgeous, and the story was really good. Like, yeah, I know
for the
there's,
manga? Yeah,
the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga, like the first arc, I would say, which is first 7 volumes, is what Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 is all about. It's like the Pharaoh just deciding, I'm just gonna do some good old-fashioned punishments on these assholes using all sorts of games, and then there was like one mini arc with the card game with the duel monsters, and that thing got super popular. So how they put the manga in English was that they split it up. So there was Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists, and Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it was called Millennium or something. So
okay.
Duelist was like Duelist Kingdom up to like the Battle City arc, and then Millennium was like the big final arc with basically it doesn't really have the card game in it much. It goes back to the tabletop thing that Bakura, who becomes like the last big bad of the series.
Oh, are we talking about the thing with the stupid fucking villain? I think his name is like Zork or something, and it has a dragon penis.
Yes. Yep.
It's so
like,
dumb.
I don't know, he summoned Zork or something. It's been a hot minute, but I'm kind of getting flashbacks to it. But I remember Battle City arc was like my favorite one. That's the one that introduces Merrick.
Yeah, and people love Merrick.
Merrick's amazing. So. And
you
got a good reason for going batshit.
Knight, look up Yu-Gi-Oh! Zork, and the thing, it's like a giant demon, but it's got a fucking giant dragon for a penis. It's so stupid.
Penis. It's so dumb. I love it. Zork Yu-Gi-Oh! Yep, and in the manga, there's no going to the Shadow Realm and stuff. That was just a 4Kids thing, which sounds worse, because, like, would you rather die from a card game or go to, like, card game hell, which is your card shop?
My card shop's not hell.
But, well,
oh, you mean like a card shop? Okay.
A card shop.
I was like, hold on, I take offense to this.
People who don't know how to wear deodorant. Yeah.
Hey, that's every card shop. That is not exclusive to... Where are all my fucking single cards again? Where are my single cards at?
Me just trying to find a picture of Zork with the dragon. There he is. There's the dragon penis. So the author of Yu-Gi-Oh, Kazuki Takahashi, sadly passed away a few years ago, but he was being a fucking hero. He saved someone from drowning in the ocean.
Wait, that's how he died?
Yeah.
Dude!
Somebody was
metal as
drowning in
fuck.
the ocean, and he went to go save them, and then he saved them, but he just didn't make it out.
Oh.
So he went down like a fucking hero.
That's an absolute fucking Chad move. Fucking, let's fucking go. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I feel so disrespectful. Let's fucking go, whatever your name is. What did you say his name was? Was Kazuhiro?
Kazuki Takahashi.
Kazuki Takahashi. Let's fucking go, man. You are awesome. Like,
and
shit. That's I didn't know that, and I feel very much more enriched for actually. What the fuck? What is
most
on
manga artists, if they die prematurely, it's because they're getting overworked. But he was so successful with Yu-Gi-Oh. They had all those spin-offs and stuff. You know, you're making good money from all the spin-off anime, the card game and stuff. I'm pretty sure he had a pretty comfortable life for a Japanese mangaka. And then he went out like a fucking hero.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I had to go out one way, like, that's how I'd want to go.
I think he did do, like, when they re-released the Yu-Gi-Oh manga, he did do new artwork for the covers, and, like, one of them I sent you, that's kind of like how much his art evolved. Like, he's got gorgeous artwork, like, once he's, like, you know, like, getting the swing of things, because it's the Season 0 manga.
They hadn't settled yet. Like, they hadn't settled on a design yet. Look at
most of them start.
Look at Simpsons. If you're gonna rewatch Simpsons, you basically it's basically required that you skip season 1 because they literally had not settled on any designs yet, and everything looks so bad.
Klasky Kupo, who did like Rugrats and Wild Thornbirds, they did the animations, I believe, for the first season. That's why it looks so off-model and fucking weird. And
I guess saying it looks bad is really disrespectful. It's not that it's bad. It's just it's not what we got used to after that.
Like, I think by season 3, they nailed it down.
But even by 2, I would say they at least had a rough idea of what they wanted the characters to look and sound and act like.
Yeah, I just usually, when I restart my watches, I start with season 3 or 4.
That's fair. That's fair. A lot of shows are like that too. Like, oh god, what was it? Like even watch like the abridged series of like DBZ. I would say it's good in the beginning, but like it doesn't hit its stride until it hits like Namek. That's when like the characters are more solidified, the jokes are more solidified.
Man, it's been a while since I watched DBZ abridged.
We watched it not too long ago because I was showing it to like Miranda and stuff. Apparently we need to watch the JoJo abridged is what someone was telling me. Which I didn't even know was a fucking thing.
It feels like abridged series have really died down, so...
Yeah, like, I'm sure there's, like, one for Persona as well, like, for P4, like, there's probably an abridged version of that.
Is it Cut Out Teddy? That's really abridged.
God, I would be so fucking happy if they just, like, found a way to... Like, that's always funny when an abridged series could do something that, like, basically removes an entire element of it, and it still somehow coherently makes sense. It'd be like a Final Fantasy 12 manga or abridged version removing Vaughn. It's like, you probably wouldn't have to change that much.
He's just there. He's observing stuff. Here he goes observing the plot again.
Like, as much as I like to shit on fucking Titus, and I do, I could at least acknowledge he brings more to the fucking plot than goddamn Van does. gotta
This is
see.
the reason why everyone's like, hey, maybe we should find a different way instead of senselessly sacrificing people. What a novel concept, Tita's Gold Star.
Fucking pat him on the fucking head. Good, good dumbass. Good dumbass. Do we have
some food?
Any boxes
Don't eat
I
it
can
too
like
fast.
fucking put out here? Where is that? That's full. That's fine. I can.
The Night DR is asking what's in Abridged. It's just like a series that like kind of cuts down on the fad, just gives you basically like the main gist of stuff, and they'll make jokes on like Abridged series. They'll make jokes on like plot threads and characters, or like completely recharacterize people.
Yeah. So like if you've ever been watching an anime, for example, and you've been like making like jokes that. A really good example would be watching like Dragon Ball and being like, fuck me, there's a lot of like just waiting around and yelling in this. The Abridged series will typically make those jokes kind of so you don't have to. And like they'll summarize a lot, they'll hype up the action, but skip over things that aren't needed. It's honestly, it's a lot of times it's almost a more efficient way to watch a show. Not always, but sometimes.
Yeah, especially say if it's been a while and you're like, I don't want to watch 100+ episodes. I'll watch the Abridged and be like, oh yeah, I remember that silly plot. And then, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, I think that's the one that helped me get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the manga and stuff. Because oh god, I had my hyperfixation phase back in when I was first year of university. I managed to get Janine and our friend Izzy. We did like a mini Yu-Gi-Oh! Cosplay group. I was Bakura, and Janine was Merrick.
Yeah, we were going through a lot of old photos the other night, and I kept finding like old Janine photos pop up, and then I think I found one. Actually, I think I posted to the group. I posted one of the ones I did from your Len photo shoot, and they were like, "Oh wow, she looks really, really good. You should show that to Ness." And I'm like, that is Ness.
It is me. I am the best Len cosplayer in the Calgary area.
Like, Jimmy said that you. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you were. Yeah, go back to work. Go back.
Go back to work, bitch. Who said you could leave?
Are you seriously gonna go all the way outside just to basically reload and then go back to the counter?
I need to reboot myself before I can be a cashier. Goodbye.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. We went down such a rabbit hole of nostalgia. We really did. Kept finding more pictures.
So what was Jimmy saying?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Jimmy was like, "You look so different without your glasses." Which is pretty standard. Miranda's the same way. She like, you cannot tell it's her.
It's that Millhouse effect. Take them off.
No, it's much better than the Millhouse. The Millhouse effect is like, oh god, birth defect. No, you guys don't have that, thankfully.
Okay, good.
Like, you take your glasses off and it's like 2 dots, and you're like, what the fuck? I think I grabbed the wrong.
That's what it feels like sometimes. That's why I wear big glasses, because it emphasizes my eyes a bit, because I don't wear makeup 99% of the time. The only time I put effort into makeup is for cosplay.
Yep, I've been there. I feel that too.
At least next year, when I get to my peak Bayonetta form, I could just like, oh, I need new glasses anyway. I'll get ones that look pretty close to hers, and boom. Don't have to worry about taking
weirdly
them
enough,
off.
that's actually exactly how I did my current the green glasses I wear. Is I got those right before I did my Narukami costume. So nice. I literally just like coincidentally, I was like, well, he has green glasses in the anime, so this works out.
I know for sure I want to be Bayonetta, and I was looking at her Bayonetta 2 costume, and there's a really good one that's on AliExpress, and I've seen good reviews from the one that like the shop selling it, because because I looked at the easy cosplay versions of the Bayonetta costumes, and they're not as good looking, and they're like 3 times the price, and I'm like, no.
Knight, I don't think you could point to a type of woman and be like, I want one. I don't think that works. And if it does, it shouldn't.
Don't. We're not allowed to sell women anymore at the card shops.
Yeah, don't ask me why. It's the government getting involved in my fucking business.
Those liberals are getting in the way by women selling.
So we've talked about your at least your history with Yu-Gi-Oh! Now how about cards in general? Because I know you're actually involved in like some card games as opposed to, you know,
well, I would say that Back when I did live in Calgary, my friend Izzy, he got me into Final Fantasy trading card game, which I didn't know was a thing until he showed it to me, and I was already a huge Final Fantasy fan, so I latched onto that.
Yeah.
And I played that for a while. Unfortunately it's not very popular, so you have to, if you want to get the new opuses, which they do still translate into English, you have to buy them online, the booster boxes and stuff. And sometimes the card carrying stores here in town, they might have a booster box, but they won't sell like just booster packs. It's like all or nothing. You gotta buy the whole box because they just can't sell them individually. It's like not worth it for them.
Yeah,
so
I we're into that with Force of Will a
makes
lot.
sense.
Exact same issue. Like they couldn't justify bringing in product because fucking nobody was buying it.
Yeah, and it's like that Magic the Gathering has the Final Fantasy cards. Like, I'm very tempted to buy just the cards, not to play,
Good
because
luck.
I just don't have time to go to the card shop. But yeah, good luck for getting the cards I actually want.
No, it's good luck even affording them. Like when we were in Animathon, Alex was looking for them, and booster packs were over $100 for a single
Jesus.
booster pack. It is
okay, never mind. I'm
nuts.
sticking to this.
Yeah, the licensing for it must be either killer or they just know they're making bank on it. Like, Jess sent me, during a stream of this, Jess was in chat, and he messaged me, he was like, yeah, I'm talking with this, and he sent me this there's a card of Eris holding a chair, like in like a wrestling match kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, that card's like $5,000. I'm like,
Jesus.
fuck me. Like, I want it, but I don't think I want anything that bad.
Like, I bought a few like singles on like one of the TCG shops online just to get like oh, there's this Yuna card and stuff, because I wanted to get all the Gullwing cards.
Yeah.
And when I did play the game, I did have like a waifu deck, so I had some good Yuna Riku Pain cards that played off each other really well. Izzy, he did give me like my hollow Yuna card. It's her gunner outfit, so
nice.
That one's my favorite card. And they're all safely, I have nice safe binders for them. The hollow's got like the extra little sleeve for protection. So they're the last time I got cards was like when we went to that crane, like the Japanese crane place.
Yes.
In Calgary, like we got me that for my prize, so that's the last time I got cards. That was over a year ago. But I just like, for now, like I did enjoy it. I found that the game was easier to understand to play, and just because I already love Final Fantasy, it was easy to get into and be more motivated. It's like any of like the card special abilities and stats and stuff, I'm like, this makes sense for this character and stuff. It's like, oh yeah, I could totally see why I was chosen for this character.
Now, when you were growing up, were you ever like a card shop kid? Like, did you go to play like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or anything like that, or was that like something you missed out on?
It was something I missed out on. I do remember kids in like grade 1 had Pokemon cards and stuff, but that was, my mom didn't really understand anime and stuff. Even though Pokemon was for kids, she's like, I don't want you watching this. I'm like, and I was like good at beating kids, so I was like, okay.
I mean, at the very least, you're not the only one. I had my friend Slow Guy Kaz on here the other day. Shout out to Slow Guy Kaz. And his parents were the ultra religious types, so he wasn't allowed to watch Pokemon for those reasons.
And luckily, mine was just like, I think it's just because my mom is like, her younger brother's kind of like a weeb kind of person, just like, and she's like, I don't want my kid to be a loser.
Joke's on them. We're the coolest ones now.
But I think my parents are happy that I have a career and that I'm gonna be advanced.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
I mean, forget about your parents, man. Like, we're all fucking proud of you for that. Like,
thank you.
You've had to do like a lot of sacrifices. You have to live far away from home to make that work, but you're doing it. Like,
it's hard, yeah.
It's hard, but be aware, like, we're all fucking proud of you as hell, like, back here. And that's why when you come back, like, it's always, doesn't matter if like conventions are stressful or anything like that, we're always happy to go and fucking chill and hang out, and it's just a good time. What did I come out here for? I came out here to open
next
cards.
time, like for like when Oda Fest and stuff, because my parents are moving to BC, and I'll get to see them a little more frequently in between when my mom's not working. It should make it easier so that I'll see them more, so I don't have to meticulously plan around, make sure that I time up my visits to Calgary with when my parents are home and stuff, so I can just use more of my time for, like, I want to go to Otafest for sure, and
and that always seems to fall into May anyway, so...
Yeah, so I want to go to AnimeCon for sure next year, and I got my new mini treadmill. I just gotta. My plan is like every day, just do a half-hour walk on it. You watch a show on the TV, and then by the time the episode's done, it's like, oh look, I've walked 30+ minutes.
Oh yeah, I think I believe Alex was telling me that while she trains her horses in I'm gonna butcher this, fucking umame musu, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm not making fun of it. I'm not making fun of it. I play it too. She's like actually working out like at her desk. I know when Sparky was on, he was telling me that when he plays Fire Emblem Engage, there's a part in Engage specifically where you do like, you can get your main character to do like squats or push-ups or something in between missions to level their stats, and he does what they're doing on screen at the same time they're doing it. And I'm like, I like it when people do that. Like the people who, they play Dark Souls and every time they die, they do like 5 sit-ups or something. Like it's a very respectable thing to do while you're gaming, because you're kind of holding yourself personally responsible at the same time, and it's good. It's good. You should be proud of yourself.
I'm gonna get a standing desk maybe sometime next year, and then that way I can really have my because my treadmill is one of those ones that they go with like a standing desk.
Yeah.
So
I'm assuming, I think Sam has one of those, right? Sam, you're in chat. You have a standing desk, don't you? I believe you said you did.
Bragging about it, and I'm like, I want one.
I feel like it's one of those things that like a lot of people, and I'm not saying Sam did this because he seems to actually like it, but I think it's one of those things that a lot of people will get and then like later on realize they're not using as much and regret it. So I hope that does not change for her, because I know that would change for me. It'd be like a gimmick that'd be like, yeah, this is a good idea, and then all the regret. Hell yeah, I do. It's great.
It's just first when I do long streams and stuff, and it's like sitting too long, and maybe it'd be better like playing scary games because like.
What you could stand up and fucking kick something over?
Just have that, just duck away. Just I can run away from whatever's on the screen.
I feel okay. So here's the problem. Like it seems like I get restless sometimes. I feel like if I was doing that, I would be constantly just doing this on screen, because when I get restless, my fucking leg just starts vibrating. And if I was standing and like holding a controller and playing something first person, I'd be like, just making everyone sick.
Restless leg syndrome.
It just becomes restless everything syndrome.
It'll be the newest game. It's like, you must control your restless legs while you're gaming.
I'm not gonna lie, that's probably already a game. That sounds like something that probably already exists. Just because, like, we've officially run out of ideas of games, movies, TV shows, you name it, it's been done. Like what's the last time you thought you could point to like an idea for a game or a movie or a show and you were like, that is original? Can you think of anything off the top of your head?
God, no, because like ideas I have for games, it's just like, yeah, this has already been done.
I'm not even talking about like you thinking of it. I'm saying like something came out and you're like, oh wow, they haven't, like no one's done that before.
I can't think of anything because I'm like, I've like, this is like an evolution of this kind of game, or I played something similar, but they've added different gimmicks and stuff. But I think just at this point, the core games that we can make now, they're all like going to be inspired or an homage to something, as long as it's not blatantly like, oh, this guy's totally trying to do Earthbound. Wow.
I thought you were going to point to Pal World and be like,
that one's a blatant like, hey, what a Pokemon, but guns. And I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
Sam is saying the K-pop Demon Hunters is pretty original. I feel like they've done something like that though, haven't they? Where like pop stars, well, like, wouldn't that be kind of similar to like Vocaloid, but like with more demons in it? Like, I guess we're splitting hairs, so maybe it is more original than I'm giving it credit for, but...
Yuna was a pop star, kind of, and she goes and fights monsters.
Oh, don't worry, Knight, I know what Helltaker is. I'm currently draped in a Helltaker blanket. I fucking love Helltaker.
I played that on stream, was it last year or the year before? But it took me like 3 hours to beat because I wasn't very good at it, but I did beat it.
Yeah, it's one of those games where you're like, oh, this looks really fun, the music's catchy and all that, and then you start streaming it and you're like, why did I do this? I suck at puzzles. Or maybe that was just me. When I played that, I was like, this was a terrible idea. I can't do puzzles. I'm an idiot.
I have to look it up because when we were playing Fatal Frame last week, I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to read this? This is all in kanji, and it's like, oh, it's all the numbers 0 to 9 written in kanji. I just, instead of going from clockwise, do counterclockwise with 0 at the top, and then I was like, oh, okay, I can read this if I just count along.
It is surprising that it's free because it's really good.
Yeah, like yeah, I was surprised. Like, a lot of good games that are free, and you're like, why is it free?
Well, I just always assume it's like it's like it's coming like there'll be like a full version of it later or something. Like kind of with Doki Doki Literature Club was free, and then it was like obviously its quality stands, but then they made like a plus version of it for people who wanted to like get a little bit more out of it. And I always assumed Helltaker would get something like that, but it never did.
Maybe they're just content with they're like, we can't improve upon this. Maybe they'll work on something else.
It's possible. It's absolutely possible. They did drop like a DLC. I want to say like a year and a half after it came out. That was like this extra expansion story, which was cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're in like a lab. I think it's a prequel. I could be wrong.
Helltaker. There is Helltaker art book plus pancake recipe as a DLC.
Yeah, there you go.
Finally, I can make pancakes.
But then that'll bring all the Akechis to the yard. You don't want that.
Yeah, but that's how I'll defeat him. I'll draw him in and then I'll stab him in the throat.
With a pancake.
I can't.
That'll learn him.
That'll learn. I caught on to that so quickly at the beginning when he was like, did someone mention pancakes? I'm like, how the fuck did he hear Morgana? You gotta be Persona user.
That's the thing is, I don't think you're supposed to catch that. I think that's what they're hoping for. So the fact that you were like, wait a second, I think that was like okay. No, so it's kind of like when someone does a joke or something and they say something really fast and you're not supposed to catch on to it, but then you do. I just want to get this over with.
Only Morgana mentioned pancakes. Like, I think they were mentioned like, oh, let's go for food, and Morgana's like, I want pancakes! And then Akechi shows up, and he's like, pancakes, that's perfect for me, Kira. I mean, I'm not Kira, hee hee hee. And then he walks away.
Then he walks away. Got him. They'll never suspect that I was Kira all along.
Me, the asshole ace detective. I'm Kira.
So, what kind of simulator games have you got any experience with, if any? Like, there's fucking ones for everything. So, I mean, I think everyone's probably had one cross their desk at some point.
Simulator games that
like there's a grocery store, there's a gas station, there's fucking house flipping. There's so many of these things.
For simulators, oh jeez. I know, like, my brother was playing like that farming simulator, but it was complex that I was just like, geez, because I'm just used to Harvest Moon and stuff where one person can somehow run a whole farm and also like get a wife and stuff. And then this game, I'm just asking my brother, I'm like, how do you do this farm and stuff? And it's just like, this is too realistic. So that's a weird line that some people have a problem with when it comes to sim games, is the line between when it stops being work and it starts being fun. It's hard. Like, well, I've always played Harvest Moon, so like farming simulator kind of games. But I'm trying to remember one that was just like a pure simulator. I think at the most I just would watch some videos and stuff. I like how you're opening up cards while there's customers in here. It's like, don't touch the cards, they're mine. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, I mentioned that during like one of the first streams, and I was like, I find it weird that I never saw this happen like when I went to card shops. It's like the owner opening cards and stuff. And a lot of the chat was just like, well, yeah, because that'd be like kind of rude or like off-putting. And my brain's like, I
I don't get why. Because in my opinion, I'm either seeing the guy, like, I mean, as long as, you know, obviously they paid for them themselves or something, but assuming all of that's on the up and up, I assume what we're gonna see is probably a more influx of singles being sold in that store, which for most stores is always a good thing to have. But everyone else was like, yeah, no, like I wouldn't, like, I don't know, I would think it's rude. And it's like, what? I don't know, I guess maybe I'm just not seeing it.
I do see, like, at the one game, like, what's it gonna be, like, they sell card games and board games stuff kind of store. The one here in town, they got quite a lot of singles in a glass case, like of the super rare ones and stuff, that they wanna get people to just buy that, and they'll make more money that way than selling like a booster pack. But yeah, I've seen like the prices for those new Magic cards, because I was like, oh, the Final Fantasy cards out, what's the price? And it's like, this is way too much. I'll just look at the pretty pictures of the card art online.
Well, that's kind of like how Fire Emblem's card game exists now. It's like the card game's basically dead. So if you want to enjoy it in any capacity, you may as well just go online and look at the pretty art, because the cipher art for it is really nice.
I gotta get back to. I would like to get back to Fire Emblem, just the GBA games, and maybe one day play the GameCube one.
Oh, Path of Radiance. Path of Radiance is great.
Yeah,
I love Path of Radiance.
I do own Path of Radiance, like a physical copy, but it's just that my GameCube does not like my newer TVs, and I know I'll have to get like a conversion thing. And I remember you did give me one once, like the little conversion box thing.
I'm assuming it didn't work out or something.
It didn't work, no, unfortunately.
It is what it is. It was given to me so I could try using it, so it's not like either of us lost any money on it, which is
okay.
Yeah, if something goes wrong, like it's that.
I'll have to just emulate it at some point, but I do own the game. I did buy it for...
Does Cult of the Lamb count as a sim game? I would argue no. Like, yeah, you're simulating a cult, but like, it's not like one of those like put you in the first person driver's seat of something like that. It's just a quirky little cartoon, pseudo roguelike, pseudo like hack and slash 'em up game. It's not like this. Like, you're not like put in like the shoes of someone like running. Well, I guess you are put in. I'm just gonna say no. How's that? I'm just gonna say no, it doesn't, and move on with that, because I can't think of a rationality for it.
How long is, like, so how did this, like, is there like days for the store? Like, is there a, oh, okay, I didn't even notice the timer, like the clock at the top.
There is days, but like, if you're thinking if there's like an end goal, I think the end goal is just have the store basically be self-sufficient entirely. Like, hire all the staff, get every product license, put it all out, and then make it look nice. Like, that's the thing, is I don't know if a lot of sim games have an end goal.
No, they're more open-ended, so like Harvest Moon is too, like you got like your goals and stuff, like, and it's just like kind of once you've got every upgrade you want, you're married, you have tons of money and stuff, and you're like, okay, I think I've accomplished enough. But by then you put like probably over 100 or so hours in, like.
Yeah, that's I was gonna say, like, does Stardew have an end goal? I don't think it does.
He's doing a 1.7 update, so there will be more content.
I saw Alex complaining about that. She's like, I just want Haunted Chocolatier, and he keeps making more updates.
Stop making your game more successful. I want ghosts and chocolate. Like, he's just a one-man person, and is like, he's doing what, like, he's just like what he wants to do with his games and stuff, and it's just,
he's doing what whole teams of people can't do.
Exactly. So I'm just like, I can be patient. It's just like when games get announced too early and you're just like waiting for years.
Well, that's why I have like a very strict, like, I don't do hype policy. Like, people like, did you see this trailer? No, I did not, because I'm not gonna watch it.
I keeping that for Final Fantasy games or Kingdom Hearts. Every time I get hyped and then years pass by, I'm like, guys, stop doing this. How long has it been since Kingdom Hearts 4 was announced? I'm gonna be on my pension
really, really
by the
long
time I get it. So I'm just gonna... King. When did that?
There is a
show come
technical
out?
ending for year 3 when Grandpa rates your progress. Oh yeah, well I guess Stardew does have that, but does that count as an end slate? Like, is that like, to me, an end slate for it would be if you haven't done enough, the game will give you a fail state, like a game over or something. But as far as I know, you can spend 3 entire years fucking around in Stardew, and there is 0 punishment for it. As far as I know, I don't know. I've never.
He just goes to hell. He's like, oh no, my soul can't be saved. Ah!
Soul can't be saved. I didn't know that was the goal.
He had to save his soul, and he just didn't want to put too much pressure on you. But then you lazed out on him, so he's like, well, gonna go meet Satan now.
Yeah, the plot twist of Stardew is Grandpa's actually in hell, and you're raising. The Jaminos are actually little devils. And if you don't, yeah, and if you don't do everything right, and if you support Joja, then the devil wins.
The devil was always a capitalist.
Who would you say is the biggest villain in Stardew Valley?
Pierre.
No, I was gonna say it's like, okay, so why? Jokes aside, why is Pierre the biggest villain? I'm curious.
Well, if you sell him your products directly to him, he takes credit for it and fools everybody in town to think that he's some amazing farmer, even though people should know, hey, we didn't have fresh produce like this until the farmer got here. That must be Pierre. What a coincidence.
I guess that is something that happens. I was gonna say, like, I don't remember there ever being a thing where he, like, directly takes credit for it, but I'm like, no, I vaguely do recall that, actually.
Yeah, because you can, like, you'll sell stuff to him, and then you can go talk to, like, days later to, like, other townsfolk, and they're like, oh, Pierre home grow this tomato. It's so good. I'm like, that son of a bitch, that's my tomato. And he also, I think he...
Son of a bitch, that's my tomato.
New quotes. I'm full of them.
Oh, look at my plants.
What was else he's done? There's like one cutscene where he tries to overcharge some people, and they're like, "That's fucking outrageous for this produce and stuff." He's a shitty, misogynistic dad towards Abigail. He's like, "Women should be helping out and being in the kitchen, blah blah blah." I'm like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "I'm being cucked by the wizard. That's what I'm doing."
Everyone knows that. You waiting for something weird with the collision mod before installing? Oh yeah, you have to. No, so what you do is with the poster, it does fuck with it. But if you just hold down the collision removal button, you can just drop it anywhere. Like, yes, it's weird, but I don't think there's a fix for that. Okay, so Pierre's the biggest villain. See, I kind of thought it was Lewis for somewhat similar reasons with the whole. Like, it very much feels like he's abusing his power. Definitely siphoning money off the town, which is apparently doing really poorly given some of the events. Like in Expanded, one of the other farmers has a really hard time paying their produce taxes, I think it is. And like Lewis drops the line like that the town's not doing so hot. It's like, but you have enough money to buy a gold statue of yourself.
Yeah, the town's not doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Also, I'm totally stringing Marnie along.
Yeah, the Marnie thing is really big. I don't care for that. Though, to be fair, I've never heard someone be like, well, it's fine. Like, no.
Yeah, because it's not like he's not Bill Clinton who's like, I did not sleep with the Monica Lewinsky. It's not like he's married and something and having like an affair. It's just it's two single older people.
Yeah, there's literally nothing. There's nothing suspect about this, but for some reason, it's not okay, and I don't get it.
I think I've heard like one person online something saying like, oh well, people like if people found out, then they would think that Marnie is like for taxes and stuff is gonna got the advantage because she's dating the mayor and she'll.
Well, they clearly don't know how that shit works in real life because that would not work.
Clearly. No. So it's just maybe Mayor Lewis said that. He's like, oh, I don't want people thinking that I'm favoring you over others, and I'm just like, you shitbag.
Sam's like, maybe it's Jazz. Can you really tell what's going on behind those lifeless eyes? I do also like this is a little bit unrelated, but fuck it, we'll keep the Stardew tangent going a little bit longer. I do like how sometimes the random factors of Stardew can just lead to absolutely hilarious results, like a letter from Kent that's like, hey, I found this lying around, and I thought maybe you could use it, and he sends you a bomb.
He's like, fuck you, I want you to die.
Or like, when Shane's like, oh, I need a salmon to bring to reading group with me, and you're like, what?
I do like how Haley's like, I need a cucumber. Girls will know what I'm talking about.
That one feels like it's not random. That feels like they knew what they were doing with it.
Concerned 8, more like perverted 8. Haha.
What was another really good one? Jody asking for a beer so she can cook for her family. Her family of 2 children.
That's okay, a little whiskey in their bedtime drink. It'll help them sleep.
That just reminds me of the fucking Family Guy thing, where he was like, my mom used to give me scotch or vodka or something for my toothaches, and it pans to him, he's like, my tooth hurts, and then a bottle of fucking Jack Daniels shatters against the wall behind his head. And it's like, damn!
That's what Shane would do.
Jazz was also the one that kind of kickstarted the whole Yandere theme mod. Why? Wait, they made Yandere Jazz as a mod?
Oh, no.
She's like 4. I don't want to meet a Yandere 4-year-old. Nobody quotes that.
Quote it.
Don't do it. Don't you dare. Don't you touch that dial.
Okay, how do I do quotes?
Don't worry about it. No reason to quote that. No reason to quote that. None at all. So do you have anything on your list that's like, well, maybe not your list, but more like, I wanted to stream this, I have an idea for it, but I haven't done it yet. Like something that you just, you continuously keep on your backlog, but you haven't done it yet for some reason.
Oh, jeez, I know my year of Yakuza got derailed earlier on. I just burnt myself out with that.
That's too, well, that's too much of the, that's like way too much of the same thing back to back. Like that makes sense that it would.
So I should have like had like do one game, play something small in between, and then do it. So
that's still a big time commitment no matter how you flip it though. Like even if you did that, you would still be like, 'cause how many Yakuza games are there now? Counting the pirate one, which wasn't there when you started it.
Okay, so there's 0, there's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's, if you want to do the Kiwami remake, so that's 2 of them.
I would say in this instance you're counting both the remake and the original as the same game. Like just to avoid burnout on that.
Yeah, and then after Yakuza 6, they started calling them Like a Dragon because they start Ichiban. So he has 2 games, and then the new Pirate Majima game. But there's also the man who erased his name, which is a spin-off with Kiryu, but it also takes place between 7 and 8. So there's like 11 games.
Right. And
then that's not including Judgment games, but there's Judgment and Lost Judgment. You don't have to play them, but they're in like the same universe.
Exactly. So you kind of like did set yourself up to just like eventually crash out. Even with the times that they do mix up the gameplay in those are all still such huge games. Like some people would play one of those and take a whole year to do it.
Yeah,
just playing it casually and for fun.
Yeah, my first time playing Yakuza 0, I kind of went in, all I knew was like, this is a Yakuza crying game and stuff, and that's all I really knew, because I didn't even watch when Matt and Pat played it back in the day. I didn't watch it because I was like, in my heart, I knew I want to play Yakuza one day, and I want to go in blind as possible.
That's a shame, because honestly, their playthrough for it is fucking great.
So I can watch it now, guilt-free.
Yeah, no, it is extremely funny. It's one of the ones that when I rewatch their stuff, it's on the rotation.
Let's see, I put 120 hours into my first playthrough of 0. That's the longest I've ever done for a game that's not an MMO, because MMOs don't count. You can put 100 hours in and you barely crack the
Yakuza surface. Is Japanese Mafia, yes. Which one is Dame Nane? Is that 0?
0 is... It's a prequel. So it takes place in the 80s.
No, sorry. Which Yakuza game has that song? Is what I was asking.
Oh, Dame Dane.
That's Zero.
That's in Zero. And they
that's
also,
Zero.
because when they remade Kiwami 1 and 2, they put the karaoke, which I think that only started in Yakuza 3, so they put that in. So Bakumitai also showed up in Kiwami 1.
Okay, nothing wrong with
So
that.
that's where. Oh yeah, so yeah, Zero was because there's Bakumitai and Judgment and of course 24 Hour Cinderella that's sang by Majima. So those ones are very popular to listen to. So every time you raid me, that's the song that plays. Is 24 Hour Cinderella.
I know. My Facebook call sound, like not text, but like when I get a call on Facebook Messenger specifically, it plays Judgment.
That's awesome.
Which the problem with
I didn't know you
that,
could do that.
yeah, it's set up my phone specific.
Oh, okay.
Elsa, I was loading that. You bitch. Well, turned around, like I was like, good. I was about to put that down, and I turned around like, where's the fucking box I was loading up a second ago? Oh God, making Kathy
Elsa,
look good.
You gotta let it go. Turn away and slam the door.
Boo! You threw that fucking box out after, didn't you, bitch?
It's just a bunch of cardboard. Let's just throw it out. It's like, no, that cardboard 1,000.
It had a wife and kids, probably.
Maybe.
I'm slowly making my story look
Yakuza,
nicer.
That's something I want to get back to. Games that I keep putting on the back burner. Jeez. I feel like there's so many I want to do. Like, I'd like to do Final Fantasy VIII at some point because I really like playing Triple Triad in 14.
Is there any way? I think there's a mod for this, and I would suggest you grab it if so. That stops the rules from like fucking plague spreading out to other places. You know, like how Triple Triad at its base is actually good, but then you go to play the fucking game and it's like, guess what? The random rule just got fucking spread out. And you're like, why?
No!
Yeah, I think there's a mod to stop that from happening, and you just keep the regular game the whole time.
I'll check that out because, like, I know I also have to be careful because you don't want to lose and. Oh, you lost a good card.
Just
because.
Oh, I put that back. Oh, that's just weird. That's just weird. You're in store.
I keep it like that, so he's always watching you, judging you for not buying enough cards.
I'm cold and there are wolves after me. Shut up, Yugi. There we go.
Just comes and gnaws on his leg. Like,
you know, this would never work at a regular card store because these would be stolen on day 2.
Just day 2, that's optimistic.
Well, I mean, they probably spent the first day trying to figure out how to get that out of the store without me catching them. Because that's the one you want to steal.
Yeah. Obviously, I want that one.
No, I mean, are you going to be the one that's like, no, we need to steal the one of the 8-year-old little boy? Like, no, you're not. No one's going to do that, I hope.
I hope not. Somebody's going to want that Kribo because they're a freak.
Actually, Sylvie thought it was a kiwi, like the bird. When I booted it up, she was like, do you have a statue of a kiwi? And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, from the side, it looks like he's got a beak. And I'm like, oh my God, I can kind of see it now. But she's also like bird coded, so she always thinks everything's a bird.
Oh, she's D. Reynolds, got it. I can make bird jokes.
That took me a second, and then give me that. Big break. That's mine. Because she was gonna go put it on the shelf, and these are for me.
These are my cards.
Oh wait, no, don't man the counter. Restock the shelf.
You should fire everybody and run the shop on your own.
I don't want to do that. I like having ladies in my store. You really need to ask? Hot ladies. That's how my aunt stole a bar stool from a pub in London. Oh, did I ever? I don't think I've ever told this story. So I found out, despite all of her talk about having to be be good and don't cause shit and all that, my mom stole a bus stop once.
A bus stop?
A bus stop. So like there was like a sign. Wow, we're out of those cards. There was like a fucking sign, like one of these, and I guess it was like slightly ajar out of the ground, and she was like a teenager, And so she just like lifted the whole thing up and just took it home and like put it in her room. And then she told me, I'm like, well, how long did you keep it for? Did you have to return it? She's like, I had to return it at some point, but for a while I just sat in my window and just like watched the buses go by. Not like very unclear that they had to stop there. And I'm
He's
like,
a menace to our society.
I was like, kind of a bitch. She was like, yeah, that's why I always say, do what I say, not what I do. I'm like, ah, I see. I need to buy boxes of those, I think. Where's Elsa? Before I order a bunch of shit, are you putting stuff there? No, you're not. Okay. Because I do that a lot where I order something and then I don't actually need it. Wait, that's the wrong one.
That's just me, but I've been good with my money for the past few months.
I wish, honestly, I wish I could just sit here and say like, oh, yeah, I wanted this, so I ordered it, but like, it doesn't happen. Being a broke-ass bitch, honestly, it's to the point where the best counter to spending money I don't have is depression, because usually people will say like, well, that makes me spend more, and I go retail therapy. And I'm like, yeah, but I look at my bank account and then I go, oh, and then I just don't want to do anything.
No, I'm just saving up.
It's sad.
Just because, like, when I know in the spring I'll have to buy new tires for my car.
Yes, you're being responsible.
So it's like, yeah, so I'm just like, I try to put away $500 each month.
Which again, very, very good and something to be proud of.
Yeah, I got a big chunk of change in my savings now. It's just because I'm not going out, oh, let's go shopping on my days off and stuff. Oh, let's go buy new manga. And it's like, no, if I want to read manga, I have my apps to read them.
Yeah, and to be fair, like, even if you were going to do that, like, that's still assuming, like I don't know about you, but for me personally, fucking shopping by myself is boring and I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. So I probably wouldn't want to go shopping if it was just me doing it, unless like it was something essential. So not having people around might actually make it easier for you to like not spend that money that you would spend on like shopping for stuff. I gotta find a place for this still.
When I come down, it's like, okay, I want to go to the blind box store, because it's every time I come in, because it's always like months and months. It's always something new.
Yeah, that's true.
If I go with Jules and Tyler, I always get the ultra rare thing. It's happened twice in a row.
So what you're saying is they're good luck.
Yeah, and they can't believe it. They're like, you got the ultra rare thing again? I'm like, yep.
That's like, I guess it's not like exactly the same thing, but fuck it, I'm gonna attribute it to, give me the fucking, damn it! Woman! I needed that! What was I saying? Oh, I was gonna attribute that similar to how, when we went to like one of those like arcade places, not fully arcade, but like the movie theater arcade places with Sam. And you know that game where you have to like hit the thing with the hammer and it, but like not too hard so it doesn't like hit the top? You know the game I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, I'm really good at that. And we're like, nobody's really good at it. She was actually really good at it.
Yeah, so I got my days coming up. I'll be driving down on September 21st.
Was this for? I actually meant to ask. Was the recent visit you've got coming up for something specific, or is it just because you have time off?
I had some vacation time left over, and I wanted to visit my family and friends. Before, like, because I can't come up during the winter. I am not going to be driving up that time.
Good, smart.
For obvious reasons, yeah. Because, and then for January, like last year, I came up to have a late Christmas, but because my parents are moving halfway through January, I said, why don't I just have I celebrate my late Christmas when you guys move down? And then that way,
yeah, that makes sense. And then
because they're packing up the place, there's no point. And
it would actually be probably more depressing than anything else to try and do Christmas with that.
Yeah. And it's like, because if that way, it's like I can just have all their gifts ready here. I don't have to try to mail them out or anything. I can just give it to them when they get here.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So what days out of what you're gonna be down here for, have you already like started like arranging stuff with like Janine and everybody? Because I'm not sure.
A little bit. I know that I'm just gonna pull up my calendar here.
Yeah.
To figure it out. Because I think my plan is that Okay, so the 21st of September is the Sunday, so I'll be getting up early driving. And then all of the 22nd, I don't have any plans. The 23rd, if my dad is still at work when my mom's plane lands, like if it comes in early, I'm gonna go pick my mom up.
Okay.
So, and then I know the 25th, 27th, 28th, I'm gonna be spending time with my parents. We're gonna go to their camper at the campground that they have their camper at year round. So
this 3D mesh didn't work the whole way. He's got like holes in him. You see it? There's like actual holes in him. Also, he's the same size as Yugi, which is hilarious to me.
How dare you be the same size as me, Yugi?
Yeah, I want to win a children's card game so bad.
I just want to win a children's card game. I'm gonna build a space elevator to go back in time to fight the Pharaoh. Yes, this is a real plot point in the movie.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that, and I'm still fucking baffled by it. It was definitely a decision.
I like that movie. They did kind of retcon how, like, Bakura's backstory a bit, how he got the Millennium Ring, but I just feel like Kazuki Takahashi just genuinely forgot that he had a backstory for that, but it's just like, I'll make it more dramatic now.
It is also actually possible that maybe he didn't forget, but he was like, I wanted to retcon this anyway, so this is like my best excuse to do so.
Yeah, and you can also say like Bakura just kind of lied a bit to his friends, like, oh, my dad picked this up in Egypt for me, hee hee, and it's like, actually, I've been possessed since day one, haha.
Is that a haha moment? I'm not so sure.
I'm possessed and probably traumatized. I keep blacking out. It's not easy.
Not easy being cheesy.
So I think for the Wednesday when I am there, I don't have plans, so I feel like the Monday and Wednesday would be good times to get together with everybody.
Okay. That sounds good to me. I don't have any preferences because my schedule remains always open. That's the beauty
got
of being...
all of my Anime-thon stuff for me.
I don't think she has all of it, actually. I believe Sam has a bit of it.
Sam's got my Ryuji print. She's holding it captive.
Because I even said that in the car. I was like, doesn't it make more sense to, like, send all of this into one person's, like... I almost said inventory there out of fucking spite. Doesn't it make more sense for one person to hold on to all of this so it's easier for her to pick up? And they're like, don't bring logic into this, Mike. I'm like, okay.
Gives an excuse for Sam to come and see me.
I believe that was like the whole. I think that was the argument that was made. Was like it's good for that, but it's like, yeah, but you're gonna see her anyway, sir. I'm going to spray you now.
Right in the eyes.
It's like when you have to use a first aid spray in Resident Evil.
Exactly. Or you can just dump water on your hand like Ethan does. Good as new.
Speaking of Resident Evil, fucking Claire Redfield over here. Don't fight my logic, Mike. Well, I mean, if I didn't, would I really be doing my job? When you guys are trying to make things obtuse for no reason, and I'm sitting here going, I don't understand why you're making this complicated.
Because it's funny.
Just to make me question it, really.
If you were a TV trope, you'd be the only sane man.
That's not the fucking role I want to have.
Well, that's what you get.
Like, I really don't want to have that role. I don't want to be the fucking boring fucking straight dude in the comedy routine. Holy shit!
That's too damn bad.
These cards are worth it. I think one of them was like 20K.
Does the mod have it, if you find a Blue Eyes, you're able to, like, rip it in half in front of an elderly person and then they have cardiac arrest?
I don't think the mod has elderly people.
Damn it. How are we supposed to
look at this,
send
look
them
at
to
this
the
fucking
hospital?
Like, this is
Holy
insane.
Shit.
Holy shit.
That would
Son of a
pay
bitch.
for my rent the whole year.
Right?
And more.
Think of all the more cards I could buy with the money I get from this. I don't have a problem.
Make money, buy more cards. Make money, buy more cards.
Yeah, the thing is it's like gambling. I can't lose until I cash out. Do I have any rated ghost rares? No, I don't. Those are on the way now. I gotta, you know, maybe it's time to change up the walls. Let's see. All right. So I can't get something with a pattern because apparently the patterns don't tile so well.
Oh no.
Try this one. Maybe this one won't be hideous. I hate it.
It's speckly. I don't like it.
I don't like it at all. Well, we'll deal with this for a few days. Until I can't stand it anymore.
Just cover it up with more waifu posters.
Oh, I will. Don't you fucking think I won't. I'll do that. Speaking of posters, have you, you should get Sam to send you the dimensions of your Ryuji poster, so you could look into getting a frame for it.
Yeah, it's too special and shiny to not have it.
Well, Alex found frames for me from the Sakimi-chan booth, and she like ordered them on, and they were fantastic. They showed up like literally the next day. I would talk to her and be like, hey, what on Amazon, like, where do you get your frames from? And
okay.
because you'll want that thing nice and pretty. I will figure that out. Depending, you've got an Android, you've got a Pixel. I think there's a thing you can get for your camera app that, like, if you hold it up to something, it will give you the measurements of it, but you could also just use like a ruler. Or if you remember what booth it was from, they might also tell you the dimensions of it if you check like their Instagram page. That's also possible. God, this place looks tacky as hell now.
I do
buy my expensive cards.
Tape, so.
Weirdly enough, I don't have that, and it's actually kind of bugging me. I keep thinking because I want to move my room around, but because of how big my bed is and how small the room is, there's really only like 2 places I can actually move that bed that would make any sense, and I can't even begin to guess if it would be worth it without measuring tape, because I would need to do measurements to make sure I'm not just moving all this crap for no reason.
You gotta do what those YouTube short videos are. You need to galvanize steel bars.
What the hell good would that do me for figuring out if I can move something?
I don't know. Apparently it'll give you more space.
Honestly, the only thing that's going to give me more space at this point is if I were to get a smaller bed. And if my bed was broken, or I could justify, or if I could get like a frame for free, I could potentially justify it. But there's nothing wrong with my bed. It's just a little bit too big now. In the last room, it was fine because I had the biggest room, but now it's just like, I want to move this around because it's bugging me that I can't, and my room is too samey. Do you ever get like that where like you need to move furniture because everything is too samey? Or am I just crazy?
Yeah, it's my place, like, just how my bed frame and stuff is so heavy, and it's like, yeah, not a lot of options to turn it and stuff, just because I got one of those baseboard heaters, and of course it's right up against by the window, so it's like, oh, I could put my bed here, and it's like, well, I can't, because if I use it during the winter, either I have like a big gap between my bed and the wall, or fire hazard, so I just leave it be.
Yeah, those, I'm so glad a lot of places are like getting rid of those. The last place had them.
Is decades old.
Oh yeah. The last place we were in had that, like, and I had it look right beside my bed. So if I ever moved my bed for any reason, I look down, I'm like, ugh. Like, look at all the crap that's accumulated down there. Hate this.
I do have to clean my apartment because it's just when you're working and stuff, you get home, you're like, I don't want to clean.
Honestly,
so I do got that extra
honestly,
day
I
off,
get
so
that.
I'll do it.
I get that even when you're not working, but like for me, it's more just the times I have the energy that I want to do it. It's like right when I'm about to go to bed. I'm like, I don't want to do it now, but I have the energy to do it now.
So I do have that Tuesday off. So I do have. It's like, okay, I will do a clean because I know if I just do it, it'll only take me a couple hours. just the motivation.
Yeah. And usually the motivation is the people who come over, which you don't have that, so you're kind of stuck.
I'm not threatened by parents unexpectedly showing up.
Even after they move, are you going to be threatened by that, or is it still too far for them to drop in and visit you?
It's gonna be like their official address while my mom is, because my dad's gonna semi-retire and then go with my mom to where she works.
Yeah.
It's still like 2 hours away, and even when my mom was working here, like came to the hospital and worked for a month, she didn't even ask to come visit my place. So I was like, well.
So yeah, odds are they're probably not gonna just randomly be like, hey, we're here.
Yeah, it's like, she probably just doesn't want to see all the waifu prints, and I'm like, I don't blame you.
I do. I absolutely blame her. He doesn't appreciate art.
She's gonna see my Cosmos on the wall. It's like, what the fuck is that? And it's like, it's an android.
Actually, it's an owl, an elf, an android I'd like to fuck. No, we're not going to make that a thing?
Okay. That Shion made. We
call that the anti-Alan.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Also, like, for games I have on my backlog is Xenosaga episodes 2 and 3, because I played episode 2 as a kid, but 3, I did own it, but I only played a little bit, and I think life got busy or something, and unfortunately I lost my copy of that game, and that game's $300+ now, so
I was actually going to ask, did you ever finish Xenosaga episode 1?
I did, yeah.
Months ago. I must have missed the ending of it then, because I was like, I do remember like jumping into stream sometimes and seeing you play it, but I don't remember you ever beating it. Let's see, would I have to mark your? Maybe. I would do it to be safe. You probably don't have to, but I would do it anyway just to be safe, because a lot of the posters are very lewd. None of them are nude though, because I wanted to adhere to Twitch's TOS.
Twitch is a bunch of Puritans. They won't let me play Honey Pop for some reason.
Yeah, gee, I can't imagine why they wouldn't let you play a game where you can fucking, well, fuck. Just literally fuck with Bejeweled.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just playing some Bejeweled.
Khajiit, the next pack unlocks at level 40, so I'm still 3 levels off. I have slowly started adding plants and terrible wallpaper. I don't know how long I'm gonna let the wallpaper sit up there for. Oh, there's a stinky guy in my store. Gotta spray him. Sir? Sir. Shower.
Not shot him.
Not hard. Not a new concept. Shower.
We should just, like, spray people at Odafest.
I did that when I used to work at EB Games. There was a guy that would, like, routinely come through Sunridge Mall, and he just, like, he stank to high heaven. And, no one in the staff was, like, polite enough to be like, dude, you smell, like, please leave the store. And I was like, am I allowed to kick that guy out because he stinks? Because I can smell him from here, and I'm across the store from him behind the counter. And they're like, no, that's rude. And I'm like, and him stinking to high heaven isn't rude? And they're like, Mike, you need to be better behaved than that. And I'm like, all right, fine. Hand me that Febreze. And they're like, what? I'm like, hand me the Febreze. And I walked up behind him, and with no subtlety whatsoever, I was just like, I just stood behind him and was just... Until it was not subtle. I just held down the sprayer until he eventually shuffled out of the store. No words were exchanged because I was like, fuck this. Like, I am not putting up with this crap. Like, this man stinks and customers won't come in because of him. I would say that is an obstruction of business, personally.
So you just pull up the handbooks like, this guy was obstructing business with his BO. Business obstruction. Also BO. Haha.
Oh, god damn it. Now there's a stinky woman in my store. Got a sprayer. Oh, got a guy too. How do you people keep getting in here?
What's Doc Ock doing playing card games in here? The power of Exodia in the palm of my hand.
Oh, you know what it is? I think I keep turning the machine off when I'm running by it because I keep running by and trying to dunk boxes into the garbage can, but I won't go far enough, so I'll just start clicking the button and then immediately fucking hit the machine and turn it back off again because I keep looking at it being like, why is it off? And I think it's me doing it. Either that or my fucking staff is gaslighting me again, which is also possible.
She's eyeing all those high-priced cards and she's trying to distract you with the BO people.
She doesn't have to distract me with that. She could just use her feminine wiles like a normal person, distract me that way.
She's too crafty for that.
I know. Bitch. Crafty bitch. I close the story yet? It's the ghost of Kathy. Kathy's not dead. Kathy works for Sam now. We're making this canon. Sam is going to make a sign, and I'm gonna put it somewhere in the background if I can figure out, like, if I can figure out how to change, like, say this sign, for example. I don't know. I will make a store that makes Sam's store exist in the canon of this world. Posture check. Thank you.
Oh, I'm also gonna posture check because I was starting to shrimp.
So you're telling me a shrimp sat in this chair? Frying this rice?
You stole Kenny. Oh my
She did.
god.
She stole Kenny.
You bastard.
Such a bad joke. Such a bad joke. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm not. I'm pretty shameless.
You're like, no, I'm not. Fuck you. Alright, so okay, so I need to find a ghost rare Slifer the Sky Dragon to complete my set. Because I have Obelisk and I have Ra, but I don't have a Slifer in there yet. But I do have 2 Blue Eyes Ultimates. Alright, what am I gonna put in this one? What do I want to keep out of these? Toon Dark Magician Girl. This will be the Dark Magician Girl case. Do we have another Dark Magician Girl to put in this case? Why? Why not? Why do we not have that? This is bullshit. This is intolerable. I don't have any Dark Magician Girls.
This is bullshit. I'm fed up with this world.
Oh, hi, Taya.
I did not duel him. I did not.
Oh, God. Guys, if you haven't seen The Room yet, what are you doing with your lives? Like, just watch the movie. It's so good. It's really not, but it's so bad it's good.
I remember when the Nostalgia Critic reviewed it, and he's like, I can't review that. It's past my cutoff. It's like, we'll go into the future, and now you can review it.
Which is funny, because if they would have waited like a few more years, that entire joke wouldn't have mattered, because he just decided that there was no cutoff anymore.
Yeah, so much for the nostalgia. Or like the current critic.
Got him? Question mark?
Got him.
I don't know if that's a got him.
It's just like this whole gimmick is like, yeah, like this nostalgic movies and stuff from his childhood, and now it's like, well, it doesn't count if it's all stuff that's came out within the last few years.
I don't hate his concept of like doing like the full-on reviews of like newer shit. I don't hate that. Are you putting the Kaibas out? You're not. Do we have more Kaibas? Yes. Well, that's one. That's singular. There we go. I helped.
Like I watched a few. I remember.
Okay, Sam. I see what you're talking about.
Years, I did watch like his a few of his newer things, and it didn't vibe with me. So.
Oh no, absolutely. Like I like the concept. Yeah. It doesn't mean I've watched them. Like the only ones I would watch are ones for movies I've already seen. But like I hadn't. Yeah. I don't think I still haven't seen Mad Max yet. I watched the one for It because I remember the original. So even though it was spoofing the newer one.
Too. Yeah.
I like the agenda who makes jokes that so bad.
Kind of stopped watching him after Obscure Sloopa and Phalus left the site. That was like 10 years ago, and I was just like, okay, they're both leaving at the same time. I think Sad Panda also left like it was the same day. I'm like, something's fishy. Like, you got like 3-4 people leaving on the same day. It's like, something happened. So
well, I mean, you're never gonna find fucking okay, I do still have stuff in here. You're never gonna find a fucking content creator that doesn't have some kind of drama or whatever going on. And that's not an excuse. Like, that's not like saying like, oh, just suck it up because, you know, everyone's got drama. No, that's not what that is. but it's more just like, at some point you're gonna have to ask yourself, am I going to watch anything ever again, or do I need to like be able to separate this from this?
Yeah, but it's also, I think at the time it's just like when they did To Boldly Flee and it's like, oh, I'm retiring nostalgia critic stuff, I'm like, oh, that's kind of a bummer. But because of like the anniversary movies, I found other content creators I liked watching, especially like Phaelus and Obscure Sloopa, so I was like, oh, that's fine, you know, gotta move on with your career.
And that's the thing is like, just like for me, oh god, what's a really good example of this? We talked about this in at the convention, but I was talking about the Vic Minaganok guy. I can't remember his fucking last name. I always like, the more I say his name, the more it just becomes more nonsense. But the guy who plays, yeah, that guy. And like there was the whole controversy with him a few years back, and my brain was like, well, I mean, I interacted with him once and it was pretty positive. You know, I don't think I had any issues with him whatsoever, but I've heard other people say this, and this. So do I want to does that form my opinion for me, or do I just deal and just be like, well, you know, I don't know the truth because I wasn't there, so I will form my own opinion, or do I trust someone else's opinion on it? And usually it comes down to the severity of the accusation plus the credibility of the person saying it. If it's someone I don't know, we're living in a world where you can point to someone you have never exchanged a single word with and say they assaulted you. And people might run with that. Yeah, it's a giant witch hunt. And that's why it's like, it's so dangerous just to go with the crowd. And that's why, even though it might not be the best way to go, I don't typically listen to that stuff until I've been able to form my own opinion about it.
Yeah, it's just to change the channel, like that big thing happened. It's like, yeah, when it's like basically everyone had problems with that website, it's like, yeesh.
See, you said that, but my brain went to a fucking Simpsons line instead, where, like, the way you just said that, I was thinking of that whole episode with fucking Grimy, and at the very end of it, when he's being, like, lowered into the ground, Homer's asleep at the computer. Change the channel, Marge! And everyone's like, that's our Homer! And they laugh as this man is dead in the ground. And that's all I was thinking about when you said that.
Oh, that's a good episode. It's like, you went to space? Huh.
Never been?
You haven't?
Sure, you've never been.
My son owns a factory downtown.
Oh god, I think the amount of times I've quoted shit from that specific episode without even realizing it's the same episode, like, alright, I need you to tell me what happened. Well, first it started falling over, and then it fell over. Like, I use that all the time, but I forget that's the same episode as the grime thing. Like,
so this is my life now. At least I'm doing better than Dad. Wish I could buy a factory for $1.
Well, how many auctions do you go to?
That's true. I just gotta start going to them.
Right? There you go. See? Also, while you're at it, you should also buy a race car bed.
That's true. But I want to sleep in a big bed with my wife, so...
Okay, well, maybe you should get married then. You know, that's also a solution to that particular problem.
True, but then I have to go out and meet somebody, and that's a lot of work.
I checked yes on single, but not so much on ready to mingle. Can I just be single and just let applicants come to me? I'm gonna go to sleep. My sleep schedule's messing up because of DC streaming with a friend. Gotta fix it. And sexy people sleep in race car beds. Truth. Except for Kurt Van Houten.
Yeah.
But yes, you have yourself a good night, man. I need to order a box of these and a box of these. And when's the next figurine available? It is license level 42. 42? So I can sell a PS1 game? This is bullshit.
But it is a PS1 game.
It is the best Yu-Gi-Oh game. At least for me.
I gotta get Ducks, like speaking of PS1 games, I gotta get Duck Station set up, but I'm not very good at setting up the more convoluted emulators.
You could take a look to see if Retro Achievements, like RetroArch's emulator, like the built-in emulator for it, also has a PlayStation version. I would assume it does because there are Retro Achievements for PlayStation 1 games.
Oh, okay.
So like that might be another way to do it because theirs is theirs is quite strict. You're not allowed to use like save states or fast forwarding when you're trying to go for achievements on it, which is fair because it's trying to keep it like legit. So there's probably like less coding to really fuck around with in it, and it's likely more out of the box.
Okay, this is called retro achievements.
Yeah. Retro Arc, I believe, is the program, like ARCH, okay. like an arch.
Oh, okay. Retro Arch. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, because I use it for my Super Nintendo, NES, and N64 stuff currently. Because normally when I'm streaming something, like there's a couple of games I would be like, okay, I probably could use the save states for this to make it a bit easier, since they didn't exactly make this convenient to play. But most of the time I just kind of bite the bullet and be like, yeah, fuck it, we'll roll with it. And then I get to collect achievements on the way, which is nice because I am an achievement whore. I love achievements. Damn you, Xbox 360, you did this to me. Like, maybe if I was a PS3 kid, that wouldn't have happened, but it's too late for what ifs. By the way, speaking of a Steveament, were you trying to say Steam achievements?
Steam achievements. So I tried to, I try to get them and stuff, but the only game I've 100% got achievements for is Honeycam Studio.
I think I've got like 8 games that I have 100% on, but like some of them I went out of my way to get those. Like when I did the Fears to Fathom series for Spoopstober last year, I literally had Sam sitting there with a guide for like a spoiler-free guide just to tell me like, okay, there's an achievement coming up that you have to do this for. I'm not telling you about anything else, but I'm telling you that. So that was how I was able to like track down the achievements and everything.
I will get back to my 100% completion run of Final Fantasy X-2. I'm just gonna restart and just play my Steam version because I was playing off my PS5 the first time. Definitely.
I also think you're gonna want to just like do that more in a consistent sitting anyway. Like just in case you go back to it and then you immediately miss something that you thought past you covered, and then you're like an hour and a half into the game and you're like, oh fuck, now I've already messed up the 100% part of it.
It's hard because it's like I'm following the guide and I'm doing everything and it just seems like it's off by a 0.1% or something.
Yep.
So I'm not like sure if it's the guide or if it's me, and it's like
I believe you're using the same guide that I use, and I had that exact issue, and it got discouraging after a while. I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna balance out later or if I'm fucked. So I don't care anymore. Besides, it's kind of hard to get psyched when I know what the reward waiting for me at the end of the fucking game is.
It's your favorite pal, Titus.
I know. Yay. Woo. Also, now that I've actually watched that entire playthrough of the best friends playing that, we can actually talk about this a little bit more. I love that they decided to... Oh, I bought the wrong fucking ones. I love that they decided to name him Titus. And then the first thing Wooly did was make a fucking reference to the show. And like Christopher Titus's stand-up, and I'm like, oh my god, yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Grand Wizard Waka. That's like their best gag in that.
Oh, yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Started out stoner and it became hardcore racist, but that's not too far from Gawka.
I mean, he is pretty bad. But like
big happy festival fireworks.
Oh, that's the best one. That is by far the best one because it is probably the most insensitive thing anyone has ever said about anything ever. And I kind of love it because someone was paid to write that. And I don't think they did it as a joke. I think they were legitimately trying to lighten the mood and were just that culturally blind to what happened. Because if not, they either made Waka so evil that he did that unabashedly. It's one or the other.
At least Riku calls him out, just like, what the fuck? My home blew up, you asshole.
I think I would have liked it better if Riku's line was, what the fuck, Waka?
She drops the one F-bomb you're allowed to have.
Yep. This game is PG-13, we're allowed to have one of them. And damn it, we used it. All right, I'm gonna order one more of each of these so we can fill the shelves. And then I'm gonna have to find another place to get more fucking sleeves after this, so I can make more room, so I can make more money, so I can sell more waifus. Wrong one.
I always gotta sell my waifus.
Well, I mean, if we're not making money off the waifus, what are we even fucking doing here, right? Like, don't pretend like you're not gonna fucking pimp out your fucking store if you buy this. Persona 5 Strikers Ryuji drops an F-bomb. Yeah, but Ryuji dropping an F-bomb is actually not that fucking unheard of. Just did it again.
He should have. Like, he was like saying they're really going around and he's like, what the F? I'm like, come on, he would totally do that.
He absolutely would. He absolutely would. And it's not even like a rare thing for him to do it, because not that he swears all the time, but like his personality is someone that they could drop an F-bomb in the middle of a fucking sentence and I'd be like, no, that seems it doesn't seem out of character. And that's really all I ever asked for, because like I think it was when Xander was playing my demo, he was like, one thing you don't normally see a lot of in fantasy themed games is profanity, because it doesn't really work. Like when someone says like fuck in a Final Fantasy game, 9 times out of 10 it doesn't really work. And I agree with that.
Yeah.
But like Ryuji, well, one, Persona is also set in like the actual world, or at least, you know, a version of it where the cognitive realm exists and blah 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 blah. But it's at least realistic enough that I would believe it if someone were to just fucking drop an F-bomb or something. I would believe the world would tolerate that and exist like that without it feeling out of place. Where's my Dark Magician figures? There they are.
Yeah, speaking like, yeah, dropping like, you know, saying fucking stuff in a fantasy game, it's like, I tried playing Final Fantasy 16 and they're like, oh, it's mature rated and stuff, and it's just, it's like, I remember the opening cutscene and stuff, it's like, yeah, you're in a fight and stuff, but people just go, what the fuck, it really just threw me out. It takes you out.
It takes you out, yeah, absolutely. You need to adjust your dialogue for like the time zone or the time frame that it exists in, like the era that it exists in. Otherwise, it just feels
like they watched Game of Thrones before they wrote the script.
I made $10,000 in one day. Well, I mean, anyway. Game of Thrones loses some realism points for having a fucking Starbucks cup on the goddamn background.
I feel like they edited that out, but that was too late. Everyone saw the Starbucks cup.
It was during like a live one, wasn't it? Let's try this wall. This looks less terrible.
I think it got edited out after the initial airing.
This is better.
I think that's what happened.
I don't despise this.
People already saw it.
Alright, I want to kind of like center this, put it there. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm actually kind of curious as to how that even got slipped up in the first place, because it's not like it's like the news and it was live on location. This was a fucking pre-recorded thing. How did nobody catch this before it went out to millions and billions of people?
You know, the showrunners were just like, they didn't give a shit anymore, because they're like, oh, well, we're just gonna wrap this up and fuck the story because we're gonna do some Star Wars projects. And then they got fired from the Star Wars projects because the final season was so poorly received. So it's like, oh boy.
Yeah, Cody was actually talking about that earlier. He's like, all my Facebook reels are Game of Thrones lately. And like, part of me wants to watch it, but also the rest of me is like, but the final season's gonna be a letdown, so I don't really want to. And I'm like, I kind of might just put myself through it regardless, because I feel like at least I would, even if the end of the ride is gonna be a bummer, at the very least we'd get a fun crash into obscurity, you know? Like maybe the rest of it would be, what is that saying? Like it's about the journey, not the destination?
Yeah.
Like maybe the route to that, because I've only seen like 3 episodes of season 1 and I liked it. I didn't hate it, but I also know like I know a fair bit of spoilers just because of the thing existing for over a fucking decade now. Curly, stop shaking your fucking head in front of me and move on. What are you doing? No, don't fucking stand there shaking your head. What are you doing? Go somewhere else. Stop standing in my personal fucking space. What? Asshole.
That guy's just fused. They're all fusing together in the background.
Oh man, that guy has no eyebrows. Hold on.
What a freak.
Come back here, you. I gotta stare at your fucking nose. Look at him. Look at him. He ain't got no fucking eyebrows.
Ah, he's got the Gara going
on. Look at fucking browless Joe. Oh my god, Gara doesn't have eyebrows. I never noticed that. Look at him.
Well, you never notice because he's got like such.
It's like, the makeup and the angsty stuff. Yeah, but like, look at this fucking guy. I might actually need to expand this store to the point of getting a second cashier. We're starting to actually make some real cash here.
People are buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I know, right? I can make my rent. And then some. I should probably check if I have to see if to pay rent. I've got to pay my employees soon, and I might also hire somebody else if we can get a second cashier in here. But I'll have to tear the wall down and build out the store a bit more. So, have you already started on the makeup you're gonna do for Fatal Frame tomorrow? Like the replay for it, or are you just gonna play that like overnight?
It's funny you saying that because I just started it up.
Nice.
I just got the volume on like mute.
Oh, whatever. I'm not worried about it. Like, feel encouraged to play something while we're doing this. That way, like, if something happens in your game you want to talk about, like, you can. He says we're not going to go for too much longer anyway, because I'm overheating like fucking crazy here right now.
It's been, yeah, it's been so warm. It's been like 30 degrees all week, and it's going to be 30 degrees for.
I think we're under a heat advisory, aren't we? I don't have my phone's right over here. Do I have a heat advisory on? No, not right now. We can hear her jump scares if they pop up. I don't know if she's just replaying though. So I mean, what are the odds of something jump scaring her again when she's already been through it recently?
God, that ceiling ghost one, I made a clip of that. That was good. Because it's just like, I can't find the ghost. Like, obviously the cameras react to something and just slowly pan up.
Oh, like in a fucking movie, like it was like one of those "he's behind me, isn't he" kind of moments.
Yeah, basically, he's above me, isn't he?
Did you by any chance get to see that clip I posted of Miranda where she screamed bloody murder?
Yes. Oh my god, that was great. It sounded like, yeah, somebody just came into her room and murdered her.
Like, it was such an insane scream. I still get, like, apparently her stepdad was home during that. I'm like, how do you not go and check?
It's just like, it's okay. It's just
a little probably dead now. She's still good. She's still good.
It's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good. It's gone, Dad. I know.
All right, I guess you load the fucking box. I was gonna do that. I don't know whether to get mad at her for being efficient or mad at her just for being in my way.
You're doing your job too well.
Kind of, yeah. Like, that's really the problem right now, is she's just too fucking efficient at what she's doing.
I'm paying you by the hour.
All right, pay all my bills. That was basically a drop in the bucket. All right, I gotta try something. What happens if I tear down a wall with stuff on it? Because I'm very curious about this. I think the posters just go back into storage. No, don't put that away. Oh, cool. Very nice job on the lights there, game. Let's see. See, posters. Yes, it just puts the posters back in my pocket. Okay. There we go. Now I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to do this afterwards, but I can start moving some stuff down. Just put it away for now. So here's the other problem. I can't move the cashier till right now while she's helping 50,000 people. How much does it cost to buy another one of those anyway? A checkout count. Can I buy a self-checkout? I'm assuming I can't in this game. I know that's a thing in Supermarket Simulator, though. So watch the grumps do that.
That's what I want to work. Retail in my video game.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I feel like that with a lot of the games where they'll do something like that. Do I want to do it this way? No. where they have to find a way to make something like that actually fun, and I'm like, how do you do that? There it is. Hey, there we go.
And yet I go play farming games like, it'd be fun to run a farm, not in real life. I don't have the stamina for that.
Right? Oh, okay, that doesn't work.
But I heard good stuff about they remade Harvest Moon Grand Bazaar. And it just came out this past week. Kinda...
Six, dude.
Kinda want it.
I fucking don't know what it's saying because you won't let me move the damn thing. There. We don't do trades here. Fuck off.
You're gonna pay money if you want cards.
Oh my god, this is so frustrating. Because it won't let me move the stupid thing unless I'm like at the exact right angle for it, and I'm just like, just let me do it! There. Alright. Time to get another cashier. Who's next on the list? Alright. Chloe, you're hired. Get to work.
I found you off the street.
The interview process is over. Get to work.
That's never a good sign when they hire you right on the spot. It's like, oh boy.
Yeah, how bad is your turnover rate that you needed to hire me immediately? Where are you? Where are you?
If they say we're like a family here, you gotta run.
Oh god, you run. You run. That is the response to that. You fucking run. God damn, I did it again. There you are. I knew it was you because you're the most detailed person on the street right now. Alright, now we gotta buy 2 more of these. So based on what you've played of Persona 4 so far, do you think by the end of it you're gonna like it more than 5, or do you think 5 will still be your favorite?
Oh man, that's hard to say, because like, I really like the plot and like all the confidants and stuff in 5, but I feel like in 4 they feel more like a friend group, because like your first friends that you meet, they started out as friends, because in 5 it just feels like, would any of them hang out if they weren't brought together by Joker? The answer is no. Whereas I feel like Chie, Yukiko, and Yosuke, they would always just be friends and hang out and enjoy each other's company, even if, you know, you weren't there.
That's completely understandable. I low-key agree with that, although I think I felt that a lot more with Persona 3.
And that's what I want to also compare to, like, when I get to 3, because I only played a bit of Persona 3 Reload back in high school. And I didn't get super far, so I don't really have a solid opinion. So I'm going to be playing the Persona 3 FES for the PS2 when I get to it.
Okay.
But...
so, yeah, that's right, because they never actually put FES in the remake, did they? Or did they do that? I'm having trouble remembering if they did.
The portable version has the girl character, and you can play as Kotone, and they do not have that for Reload.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that, well, that's the other thing is your whole thought about the social links feeling more like a friend group. That is a lot more apparent in 3's female run, because your social links are your party. They're not that in the male route. You get you get like a bunch of classmates and stuff, but you don't get like most of your party, which is weird. It's like, weird to me.
And also, it just feels like, even though it's like a murder mystery and stuff in 4, it just feels like because it feels like a little lighter because, oh, I'm just a transfer student because my parents had to work overseas. 5 starts off much darker. I got accused of assaulting a rapist politician, and now everybody's blacklisting me. So my parents basically dumped me with this friend of a friend who
clearly doesn't want me here.
Apparently, but you know, like, we warm up to Coffee Dad. Me and Sam agree that Coffee Dad is
he's good people. He's good people. I mean, he's also got a fucking sweet pimp suit. Like,
yeah,
you cannot deny the power of the pimp suit.
And it's because I played the vanilla version, so he sounds much more angry and pissed off about like being stuck in traffic at the beginning of the game, and then I heard a version like where they kind of redid those lines for Royal, and he just sounds more like a little frustrated. It's like, oh, the traffic's bad today, instead of like, fuck, the traffic's bad, this is all your fault, Joker, fuck, I hate my life, fuck.
Where the hell's my other cashier? She just like check out early? She did. Wow, what a great first day she had. She fucking left. Like, the day's over and she immediately checks out. Like, I get it, that's when your shift is over. But the other girl, the one that's been here this whole time, still here, still working. You're not making a great first impression there, dearie.
So I'm enjoying 4 a lot, and I think it's because it's also helping that I'm just doing it every other day, so I'm not Persona 5 was basically like, I would say like, basically every day I was playing. I put 117 hours in 6 weeks, so it's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But I did really enjoy it. I felt invested. I fucking hate Morgana. Like, the Akumura arc just solidified him being like, he was on my shit list for being a little bitch.
Yep, I agree. I'm not a fan of Morgana.
He insults to my boy Ryuji, but when he gets some back, he's all like, yeah,
why are you picking on me? Because you fucking dished it out, you prick.
You're supposed to, if you're gonna dish it, you gotta take some, but he wouldn't, so he acted like a little bitch, and he was just, I feel my fucking blood pressure rising having to deal with him. It's like, without me, you would not be getting this far in the metaverse, you little shit.
Wait.
I'm just waiting for Teddy to really, really piss me off, because right now it's just like,
it's coming. I'll give you that. It's coming.
Lots of shut up, Teddy. So I give him a really like voice when I have to do his dialogue.
That's why Sam was like, oh, it's the Teddy voice.
Yeah, the indecipherable voice, like, because it's like that's what he sounds like. That's just his true voice.
He is the Teddy of the true inner self, unfortunately.
Persona 4. So it's like you also get like in 4 and 5, you got like your little sister figure. So I got Nanako, who I've just characterized her as like she's the Dragon of Dojima. She is the strongest person in all of Inaba, but you can't have her on the team and make the game too easy. So
like if you were so when you get to the end of the game, she's the final boss.
No, she's gonna help you against the final boss.
She's the super boss.
You gotta fight her on top of like the Millennium Tower at the end. I like how you defaulted to making that. I like how you defaulted to making Nanako that and not like Dojima. No. He's Uncle Columbo, as I call him, because he's a detective.
Oh yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. I never watched Columbo, but I remember hearing that it was good. From old people?
I found a box set like that has all the seasons and stuff on it. All I really know about Columbo is that he can basically figure out who did it, and it's always some rich ass. They can get away with it, and they're like, I'm not gonna take this. It's like, he's such a doofus. Then Columbo's just like, oh, me and my wife, blah blah blah, and also one more thing, I figured it out.
Is he the fucking progenitor of the walk, like the dial it back, like the but before I forget, one more thing, like is he that guy?
Yeah, but one more thing, yeah. And it's
see.
Like there was like a big chart out there somewhere where like it's like who would solve the Kira case, and it was like voted on like Columbo would definitely solve it, and it would only take him like an hour. Everyone else cannot compare to Columbo and his genius.
Is enough room? Okay, I think that's enough room for that to work, but I might need to move it a little bit closer to this.
Yeah, that's not enough space. You're cramming them right in there. It's like, you are not allowed, don't lean. You can't lean.
Well, it's just more of a matter of making sure that they can fucking get behind the counter, because if they can't, then it won't work.
They'll just like freak out.
I just don't think I don't think it'll work in general. Like they physically won't be able to do anything, so they'll just like stand off to the side and be like, "I don't know what you want me to do. I can't work."
You want me to sell stuff? What?
You want me to do my job?
My job at the store?
Okay, so
At
here's
least
the
I'm not working
problem.
for Pierre. Ugh.
Oh, right. So I'm not a fan of this, and it's more my OCD than anything else, because 3 tables does not equal, like, enough space. I would like to have, like, that there, so... Okay, let's put this right here. Can I walk behind it? No. It means it needs to be moved over a bit. But to make sure it doesn't flip through the wall, because that'll bother me, too. Okay.
Fatal Frame, a lot less scary when you have the volume on mute.
Most things are less scary when you don't have volume on it.
I'm just imagining it's Scooby-Doo playing Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are
God.
you?
I think someone was telling me the other day, like, the guy who wrote that song is, like, dead. Or something.
Oh. Well, the show did come out in, like, the 60s, so...
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, but, like, also at the same time, like, I mean, that makes sense. Because he would have been old as fuck.
He's old as balls.
Whose balls? Exactly.
Somebody's.
Somebody's balls. We're not sure whose, but somebody's. I might put a second table of singles here, too. Take the stink spray, and we'll put it at the end of this shelf. And then it's just a matter of getting more shit out here, so... We'll take all these.
Also, like, for Nendoroids, Miku is getting one from Fatal Frame.
I think actually this will be a really interesting one now, because you just reminded me of another topic I had with, I think it was with Sylvie the other day. We were talking about the benefits and the downsides of when the thing that you're really into is super popular and therefore has a lot of merch. Because you've got this with Ochako, but like,
oh god, yes.
like the problem is if it's really popular and there's a lot of merch, like good luck ever actually getting all of it, right?
It makes it tricky, but luckily, like, because she's the main female character, but she also, like, it's not a crazy amount. Like, this year, there doesn't seem to be a crazy amount of merch, because also the show is going into its final season, so there might be a bit more, but it's more... I think it just kind of depends on the character. So I get plenty of merch of her, so
Okay.
I feel like she's not being neglected, but it's not like, oh god, I'm getting overwhelmed.
With the amount of
Like,
merch.
I'm always happy when there's, like, something new that comes up that I can pre-order.
I've got more space. We'll just put this over here as surplus. So I can get rid of it. That box. Yeah, so Sylvie was mentioning about like an anime series that she liked that it was like really obscure. And I think it led me to the mindset of, well, the good thing about that you can kind of focus on is, at least if you were ever trying to have like all of something, you could potentially do it. You could realistically get every single item of that thing's merch at some point in your lifetime. Because it's obscure enough that like they only would have made X amount of them. But with Ochako I think is a popular enough character that there's so much of it that I don't know if it's realistic to think you might one day get all of it. It may be, but I don't fully think so.
I've succeeded, I'd say. I've been
Well,
on
I
top
mean, you
of
have
it.
a lot, but like, do you, like, realistically, do you think you have, like, is there, like, If you had to put a number to it, what do you honestly think is the number of Ochako figurines that exist that you do not have yet?
I'm the ones that I'm waiting on pre-order. I think those are the ones because I do keep an eye out on Big Bad Toy Stores. So this year, not too many.
Big Bad Toy Store sounds like an adult fucking toy store.
It's where I get a lot of my figurines and stuff. Just because, just where I live, like they do sell like anime figurines and stuff at EB Games and all that, but
yep.
It's a lot of One Piece and like other things, and even like Spy Family, it's mostly Anya, and I'm like, I want your.
Yeah, there's a weirdly high amount of Anya at EB Games, I've noticed. I'm not quite sure why that is.
She's the mascot. She's got the funny meme face.
The Jules face.
She does the heh. Yep.
Literally, the only face I can see that as is the Jules face. I really hope this is good enough for them to actually get into and work at, but we'll find out tomorrow.
And I always just double check. Like, you just look at new and popular and just be like, okay, was there new merch? That's how I check.
Y/N.
So I got, let's see, one. Let's see. Just looking at what I still don't have.
Well, yeah, but is there like a grand archive of like fucking every single Ochako thing that you don't have? Like something you can reliably go back and check? I'm assuming no.
No, probably not. So I just have to go with like what can buy. I feel like stuff that kind of stays in rotation or you can buy on AliExpress, like any figurines like that. I got them all. Like I'm waiting. I got 4 on pre-order. So I'm hoping to get them all into my pile of loot, because the nice thing about Big Bad Toy Store, if you got stuff in your pile of loot, it holds onto it for 90 days, and then you can ship it out. So if there's like you're waiting for something that comes in next month, you can just have one big order and not have all these mini ones. So yeah, there's some of them like are gonna not come out till the end of the year and stuff, but that's the ones I buy. So yeah, absolutely. I have quite the impressive collection. I need a new shelf because there's literally no more space for when I get new figurines of her. I gotta get another shelf going. Or you find a new character to get obsessed with and start the whole process again. Ooh, that would be quite the achievement.
What have I done?
It's she's a big serotonin boost. I don't know. I get it. I saw her, I was just like, Dreamweaver started playing.
I see.
Episodes of My Hero, I'm like, I don't know. How do I feel about this character? And then episode she appears, I'm like, Dreamweaver, I believe we can get through the night.
Full on Wayne's World moment.
Yeah, that's exactly how it felt.
That's adorable.
And she's been my favorite ever since. I've cosplayed her a few times.
Yep, a couple of different variants too. I found old photo shoots from like some of those, like where you and Janine were like her and Froppy.
Yeah, we were in school uniform.
Yeah. I
still have the uniform. I still have the hero suit. I'd like to do like her like at the season. Season 3, I think they had one of the endings was like it was like fantasy AU, and she was like a mage and stuff. I really like that outfit.
A lot of those were really unique. I thought they did a good job on those.
They cropped up a lot of like AU fanfics and dojins and stuff using those designs, and it just makes it more fun.
It's always more fun when there's more porn of it. That's just that's in the Bible.
The Bible told me you might as well use the porn from Japan.
Might as well yank it.
Thou shall crank it.
Yeah, I mean, we were literally given a kid's toy that was called the fucking Bop It. I mean, like, that's not a euphemism. I don't know what is.
Bop it, twist it, crank it, jerk it, cream it.
What?
Lots going on.
I'm sorry?
It's just like, my Bop It is defective. My child is a sexual deviant now.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Your child was always a sexual deviant. And there's just like a little gremlin laugh from the background.
Your child has turned into a gremlin. I told you not to feed it after midnight.
Oh yeah, that was a rule for Gremlins, wasn't it? God, that's another fucking movie I haven't watched in like a fucking dozen years.
There's so many like classic movies I still have to watch. Actually, Gremlins is one of them. I just know that's the rule.
You worried me last night, Mike. I'm glad you're okay. I feel called out. Wait, what? Why did I worry you? How did I worry you? What did I do? I don't remember last night. I don't know, but apparently I worried Serenity. Why is that empty? I thought I just filled that a little while. Oh, that's why. That's why it's empty, because I didn't fill it because I don't have stock for it.
What did you do last night?
I legitimately don't remember. I don't know what she's referring to. That's what I'm concerned about. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what was concerning about yesterday? I need to buy more play tables.
Last Friday night. Mike did something. Stop scaring your friends, I guess.
I tried to debate whether or not I want two cashier desks beside each other or like this. Let's see. How does this look if I just fucking put that there? Message to see if you were okay after work. Did you not get it? No. I don't know what you're talking about. That's why I'm so confused. You know what? Maybe I'll knock down a third wall. Do it yourself. There we go.
Just knock down all the walls.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird that it's a little bit weird that it works like that, isn't it?
Who cares about building permits? You don't need that.
Ah, fuck that. Fuck that noise. Fuck you, Spectrum. Yeah, I did not get a single message or anything last night. That's why I was like, what are you talking about? Oh my god, will you find the fucking thing so I can grab? There we go. I don't know if I like this. Weird feeling at workman said, text Mike, he's not okay, so I DM'd you and never got a response. I'm sorry, Serenity. Yeah, no, I don't know what to tell you. That I definitely didn't get anything.
Good job, Mike. You worried everybody.
I know, right? It's what I do. I'm just a cause for... I'm a fucking cause for concern. It's what I do. I expanded the store way more than I meant to. Maybe I'll put it like just a different desk somewhere else. Like I can put like I don't have to have both cashiers together. I can just fucking put one somewhere else in the store, right? That's probably a thing. More bad. Okay, that's pretty close. You're okay, and that's all that matters. Yeah, but I still feel bad. Like, I definitely didn't want to worry, well, anybody, really.
Unforgivable.
Unforgivable!
You have brought shame upon this family.
Which family? You'll say the Dojima family, because I'm screwed if that's the case.
The Dojimas are coming for you now.
Fuck!
The whole Tojo clan. There's always something. Either you're fighting the Tojo clan or you're trying to save it from it imploding every year.
Right?
That's just the life of Kiryu. Like, I'm sick of this shit. I just want to raise my child.
Or race my cars.
Just want to go and just live the quiet life. I love how in Zero, the most emotion he shows is when he loses a fucking race.
Like at pocket
Like his
racing?
child. Yeah, the circuit pocket circuit. Yeah, he just the look of devastation that he's like, no, my honor, no.
Honor, Zuko mentioned.
Zuko spends 10 years in jail, comes out, gotta get his honor back.
I think I've almost got this to a point where I'm like, I don't hate it. That can go there. It's not farming into the wall. We got 4 tables over here. We got some over here. Put this a little bit closer to that. There. Move that over there. Maybe we will move this back over here. That's not lined up with that. There we go. There. Well, the store's a lot more fucking open now.
It's an open floor concept. Getting better at killing the ghosts. You stop that right now, young man. You stop terrorizing everybody with your curses.
I don't wanna.
It's not just any curse, it's a Japanese curse, so you're screwed either way.
Damn it! Damn it all! I'm just gonna grab one of these and fill the machines up with an older pack, because I don't have as many of these.
Yeah, it looks much nicer, much cleaner, especially when there's no
fucking
incels
people in
there.
it.
That's always the best part. It's like, get these. What do you think people are trying to do in my store? Buy stuff? A likely story.
Yeah, sounds fake. Fake news.
Fake news.
Alright. We'll move this over here. I want to move that over. I don't know. I'm indecisive. I don't have enough product to fill that yet. I haven't decided what's going to go down there yet.
The feng shui! What are you doing? Ah! There we go.
Yeah, well, I don't know why it jumped out so much. That was weird.
She's trying to escape the store. She's like, I'm tired of smelling all this BO.
Too bad.
That's too damn bad. I'm tired of selling cards, Grandpa.
I understood that reference.
Haha.
Yeah, so all that's left really is to go around and decorate it with the posters and stuff, and that's a future Mike problem. But for now, the store is quite profitable.
Daddy.
Nice and toity. We have 3 staff members, who I already forgot the name of the new one. So we've got Maddie, we've got Elsa, and we've got Chloe. And one of them is a very fast cashier that's really piss poor at stock. But that is, again, a future Mike problem.
The future.
So before I head off for the night, is there anything you'd like to say to the fine peoples of the chat?
Yeah, if you like to watch people get scared shitless or just yell at ghosts, Fatal Frame is tomorrow afternoon with me and Sam.
I will
over on my channel.
There we go. There's the channel. Be sure to give Ness a follow. She does wonderful streams with very, very good commentary. She's doing the Pokemons, the Symphonias, the Fatal Frames, and at some point, the Yakuzas.
I'll be getting back to that because that was a lot of fun. I just burnt myself out.
Oh,
but,
yeah, and
also Persona 4.
As we established it, that's definitely going to happen. Like, that's so much. But thank you so much, Ness, for joining me on this. It was a blast.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Exactly. Well, I hope you guys all have yourselves a wonderful rest of your night. Remember to take care of yourselves. Remember that you are loved, you are valued, you matter. And
wear deodorant.
Remember to wear deodorant. That's a big thing. You go public.
Get sprayed in the face.
I will mace you. Unapologetically mace you in the face. Have yourselves a good night.